Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. This is So with Somi. On today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this built up neckline top. It has buttons at the back and it has a cut together sleeve with some pleats on the shoulder. If you want to get how I achieve this, do not skip any part of this video and do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Now here, this is my pattern paper and I have it on fold. So now I'll be telling you what I did here. So this is 2 inches. I marked in 2 inches. This is for my built up neckline. The collar will be 2 inches, so this will be serving as my shoulder line. Now on the shoulder line, I'm going to divide my round shoulder by 2, which is 7.5. Now for the sleeve, I want my sleeve to be 5 inches. So from that shoulder point, I measured 5 inches, which is exactly what I have on the pattern. Now on that point, I'll come down 1.5 inches for my shoulder slope and I'll connect it back to the shoulder line this way. Now from that point, I'll take my armhole opening. So mine is 8 inches. I added 1 inch to that, making it 9 inches. I'll mark that. Now for the full length of the top, I have 17 inches on the pattern paper. I will increase that when I'm cutting on the fabric. So that 9 inches point I mark, I'm going to extend it. So this is serving as my bust. This is where I'll be taking my bust measurement. Now I'll be measuring my bust line. My bust divided by 4 will give you 9. So this is a free top. I'll be adding 2.5 inches measurement to that. So initially I marked 2 inches, later I added half an inch to that. So whatever measurement I have on the bust line, I'll take it to the full length of the top. So I'll measure what I have there. So if you're taking the full length of your measurements, like the measurement on your bust to the full length, make sure that at that full length, that if you measure it, it is up to your round hip. So I measured mine and I'll connect. After connecting, I'm going to curve this out. This is a cut together sleeve, so this is where our armhole will sit. So I'll just curve it out this way. So after curving out, I'll take my neck width measurement. So the neck width I'm working with is 3 inches. So that 3 inches point now, I'll extend it upwards this way to meet our collar. After doing that, I'm going to mark in 5 inches. So I'll use my curve ruler to connect it to the 3 inches we marked in on the neck, on the collar. So curve it in to meet that 3 inches we marked upwards on the collar this way. Now this is what we have. Now from the line, from the collar line, I'm going to come down by ½ inch. So this will help our collar to sit perfectly on our neckline. Now that will be all. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to cut out all the excess. So guys, if you have watched up to this point and you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button. So after cutting this out, the next thing I'm going to do is I'll use this pattern now to cut out my fabric and I'll bring it back. So here I've cut out. Now add ½ an inch at the upper part and ½ an inch on the sleeve. So on the side I didn't add anything. Now I've extended my measurements. So I'll keep this aside and work on the front. So this is for my front piece and this is the center line. Now from the center line, I'm going to measure my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. I will mark. So I want my slash and spread to stop at that curve line. So I'll measure where I want it to start, the curve line before my built up neckline. So I'll measure the measurement I have there. So I have for ½ of 4 is 2. So this is where I'll be slashing and spreading. So I'm going to rule out the 3 lines this way. So I'll equally connect the second line. So at this point, my marker was actually, it has finished already. So I didn't like how the second one was looking. I had to adjust. Now I'm going to open them up. So I open it all the way down, but do not open it so that it will spread, like it will split. No, just open it all the way down so that it will be easier for you to spread it. So just watch how I'm doing it. If you have any question, you can ask me question on the comment section. So after that, I'll take it to the fabric to spread. So here, this is what I have. I'll take it to the fabric and spread it and bring it back. So here I've spread mine. I use 1 inch to spread mine because I don't have much fabric. So now, and I have added half an inch around all round. So half an inch allowance all around except for the side. Then I increase the length just like I did for the front. Now I'm going to take out my pins, but before you do, please notch the points where you spread. This way it will be easier for you to spread your pattern. So I'm going to take out the pattern. So I take out the pins that I used to hold the pattern down on the fabric, take out the pattern. Now the places I notched, I'll start pleating. So that is why I said you should notch the places you do this thing, you spread. Sorry guys, you spread. That way it will be easier for you to pleat your shoulder. So my pleat was not much because I was managing my fabric. This was a leftover fabric I used for the last tutorial I posted, so I'll do that and bring it back to show you. So after pleating, this is what I have. Like I said, mine wasn't much, so I folded it together to make sure I have the same thing, but it was not the same, so I had to replete them to have the same measurement. So after doing that, I have to replete so that after pleating I'll get the same measurement. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing. It is explaining itself as I'm talking about it. So this is what I have. So now I'll go and iron it out. So after ironing, this is what I have. My split is not much because I didn't use much fabric. Now I've cut out a facing for it, so I'll use this facing to turn the neckline. This is for the front piece. I'm going to get the back piece. So this is for the back. I'll fold it into two. Remember, we have buttons at the back. Now for my buttons, I came down by 8 inches because this top is a bit up neckline for your neck to easily pass through. After coming down 8 inches, I'm going to split it open. So I'll split it open up to that 8 inches. So now this is what I have. So I'm going to get the facing. I've equally cut out facing for it, and if you watch, the facing is big because of the slash in the middle. So now I'll turn it to this side so you guys will see what I'm doing. So I'll place it this way. So I'll take it to the machine, I'll stitch the neckline, I'll stitch the opening, and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So after turning my facing for the back, I've equally added my hoop for the buttons. Now this is what I have. I'm going to get the front piece. So this is for the front. I've equally added it out. Now I'm going to place the shoulders together. I'll use a little piece I have on the facing for the front. I'll fold it to the wrong side. Now I'm going to stitch with half an inch on both sides. So after stitching my necklines and my shoulders together, this is what I have. I'll trim that off. So I'll trim it off. I'll cut it down a little so it will not be bulky on the shoulder. So that this is what I have. So the next thing now, if I turn it to the right side, this is what our built up neckline is looking, and it is very neat. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'll open up the sleeve parts so that we can go hem the sleeve. So I'll fold it by half an inch and equally fold it by half an inch and stitch. Then after stitching the sleeve, I'll turn it to the right side this way, and I'll close the side with 1 inch and bring it back to show you what I have. So guys, this is what I have. So after stitching the side, I've equally hemmed the lower part. So at this point, I've not ironed it yet because there was no light, and I added extra hook for my buttons, and I added 2 buttons for it. So thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and on your post notification button so you get notified every single time I post a new video. See you on my next video. Bye.